The deck that fears no Maxx Cs. Alright, let's take a look at my deck list here from the first go. 60 card list. Trying out something. The next one here is about the same thing. Around here, kind of brought it down a bit. Let me see, do I have a bonus video for y'all today? This is my Ryzeal Mitsurugi Onomatopaira deck profile. Coming right up. What I think is the best deck? It is the strongest deck of all times. Win, 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 win. I mean, I'll be testing. Win, 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 win. Do we have any more? What was I playing against here? Opponent's deck. Oh, Sky Striker. Bonus video. Is this a bonus? Bonus? Everybody be rage quitting against me. Bonus? Let's go. Sky Striker couldn't handle the pressure. Oh, baby. Alright, boys and girls, ladies and gents. Let me show that deck, what I was using at the time. With a 50 card list. And I think that's the final build. Let's take a look. Best deck ever. Bro, this gotta be one of the strongest decks of all times. Yes, the 50 card list, I brought it up to. 40 card is nice, but when you got 50s, oh, you be cooking. So let's go to the deck list right here. 2 rolling lock birds. So when this deck get popular, you're gonna definitely need some rolls. 2 maximum C's, 1 Kage Tokages, cause he's an OG. Retaliating C because it acts like a Maxx C. So because we're using something that acts like a Maxx C, let's call it 3 Maxx C's. It's literally there for the Mitsurugis. You can do whatever you want with this. It doesn't really matter. And they're still doing this is just a flex spot. You know what I mean? It's a rank. It's a level 4. So what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? 1 Utopic Onomatopaira. I think it's not really needed, but because it treats itself like a Zubababancho Gagagacoat, Gogogoglove, and Dodododwarf, it kind of needed for the search power. All right, as you've seen, I've used the spell card Onomana pickup. I pick up the Gambara and the Utopic Onomatopaira, right? So that's the combo right there. 1 Zubababancho Gagagacoat, busted card. I think I want to put it at 2 copies, but for now 1 copy is totally fine. 1 Dodododwarf Gogogoglove, busted card. Everybody needs to run at least 1 copies. The utopic cards are the Gogo and Gagaga and Zubawa. This whole utopic support fills the void of X Ryzeal and Sword Ryzeal. It fills the void, as you can see. Powerful combos. These are 1 card combos. Dododo Warrior is literally X Ryzeal. You know what I mean? So we really don't miss out on anything here. The worst case scenario then can impermit and becomes a level 6, but if they impermit and becomes a level 6, say you got an Aname Nakame no Mitsurugi, you just simply special summon your stuff for free and send it off to the graveyard anyway. Alright, it's all Gucci. Yeah, 1 Sword Ryzeal because everything is limited to 1 now. 1 Node Ryzeal. 3 Ice Ryzeal. It's a very flexible card. You can normal summon it or special summon it for free by sending off anything you feel like. Alright, 1 copy X Ryzeal because that's 1. 1 Mitsurugi no Mikoto Kusanagi. 1 Mitsurugi no Mikoto Saji. 1 Star Ryzeal. 1 Mitsurugi no Mikoto Aramasa. Right? 1 Gagagagambara Knight. 1 copy is fine. I thought about bringing up to 2, but yeah, 1 copy is fine. You don't want to brick on it. Same goal for the Goblin Burge. It's a good card, but it's a normal summon when, you know what I mean? It's nice to search for. And these guys got additional effects. So when you detach as a material, you have to add a Dododo monster, which is Dododo Warrior, which combos by sending either the glove or the new one here, Onomatopaira, because it treats itself as a Zubababancho or Gogo or Dododo. Alright, lovely card. 3 of them things. You need 3 of them things. It's the X Ryzeal of the deck right now. Busted card, right? Because it sends stuff to the graveyard that can be revived back from the graveyard. Busted card. You need to have that Mitsurugi no Miko Wusu. Yes, we know it bricks, but it's good to have a searchable kaiju that I can use at any given time. You know what I mean? This or searchable kaiju. We can play around that shit. Right? 1 Aname no Mitsurugi. Sometime I wish I would run like 2 copies. I might end up with 2 copies in the final build. I might take out the Retaliating C around the 2nd copy, but for now 1 copy is fine. We can play without it. You know what I mean? Futsu no Mitama no Mitsurugi. This card is amazing. It applies pressure. When I see builds without it, I'm like, are you cracked? The whole Mitsurugi build is to summon all 3 of them things. Pressure. You know what I mean? Ame no Mi Habikari Mitsurugi. You need 3 of them things. Hopefully it don't get limited to 1. RP's Feather Duster, no Heavy Storm because I realize this deck is kind of busted. But until somebody start use a bunch of back rows or be some stun bozos playing some Morganites, I can live without the Heavy Storm. Alright. Reinforcements of the army because it searched out stuff. Yeah, stuff. It's a reinforcement. One Onomatopaira. Now, cards like these I don't quite like. However, it's a very good card, so one copy is fine. To run multiple copies of this, and you act and say, for example, you have no other plays, start activate this, and they Ash Blossom you. I know that hurt. Any card that discard to search, I'm not a real fan of it because they just drop one card and you like 2-for-1 trade. But if it's a very risky card, so you gotta know when to activate, you gotta know when to search. Yeah, it's a good card, so you have to at least have one copy, at least. 2 Triple Tactics talent. If I was to bump this up to 2 and run 1 talents, maybe. But for right now, I'm quite comfortable with this one Onomatopaira. Right, 2 Triple Tactics talent, 1 Ryzeal cross. Thought about running 2 because that's what I do, but bro, this deck is so busted. 1 cross is fine. Trust me, this deck is busted. Mitsurugi Ritual, and I'm not even, yeah, it's gonna be like a 30-minute video if I keep on talking. 1 Mitsurugi Ritual, yeah, don't really need 2, but we'll see how the meta progresses and shapes up over the weekend. Into next week, you might see a different type of list. We might need to buck up this to 2 if people start use DD Crow and start banish the shits, or people start use main deck Retaliating C, and then you know so this shit gonna get banished. Yeah, you might need to bump it up to 2, but it's okay. 1 Mitsurugi Mirror, busted card because the chain blocks everything. And I'm gonna pick up busted card. I want to use 1 copy because I fear Droll. Right now, not a lot of persons are using Droll. I don't know why. Gaga Utopic Tactics. Now I look at this card, it's like a win more card. But by playing, I realized that I can go into this guy, Utopic F0, Futures XL, quite easily. And if you can give him that ability to not be targeted, as well as whenever you summon him, you get to pop a card on their turn. Ho 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 ho! Busted beyond compare. Now let me take a look at something. I'm show you guys something. XYZ. We're on the topic of XYZs. Where's that dude? Rank 4. See him right there. Now this guy, full armor Utopic Ray Lancer. It was a good card. Nah, I mean, but I think he has been power crept, my guy. Now I was so lucky or fortunate to have drawn or pulled a second copy of this. And yeah, the decision has been made. I'm using 2. Now I might use 2 Ryzeal Plasma Hole because what my whole point is, on their turn, Ryzeal Plasma Hole. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. Yeah, busted piece of card. Yeah, 1 copy of Ryzeal plugin. This deck is busted. 1 is fine, you can get away with it. 3 Mitsurugi Prayers. If you're running less than 3, something wrong with you. 1 Mitsurugi Magatama is a very flexible card. It pops stuff, tribute stuff, and if things get hazy, you can retrieve your banished Mitsurugi card and do some tributing from the field, from your hand, I should say. From the field to summon the Mitsurugi from your hand and surprise them and be like, surprise, motherfucker. Yeah. 1 Plasma Hole. As I say, I might bump it up to 2 in the final build. I might end up playing 2 Plasma Hole on 1. 2 Plasma Hole over the Dragon's Mind. Who knows what to do. 1 Mitsurugi Great Purification. Busted card. They need those. Seeing the Dragon Mind because these guys are 2500 defense and attack, so easy. Oh, whoa. My bad. I'm on the PlayStation here. My bad. And finally, Unbreakable XYZ Barrier. When a spell trap card or monster effect is activated while you control an XYZ monster, because that's what the deck do, negate the activation. Then you can detach 2 material from a monster you control to destroy 1 card on the field. It can be used in loads of XYZ decks. Thought about the rank 3 Goblin Bikers. I hope Goblin Baggers don't become a thing, but yeah, this shit's busted. And then in the graveyard, you can banish this card from the graveyard to target one XYZ monster you control. Attach one light Utopia or Utopic XYZ. Because this somehow go into the graveyard with to-dos. And then you attach one Utopic or Utopic XYZ monster from a graveyard to it, giving Ryzeal detonators more poppage. Oh my gosh. Alright, 2 Utopic F-Zero Future Zexal busted piece of card. For those who know what it is, it gains the original attack and defense equal to the combined ranks of all XYZ monsters you control and in your opponent's graveyard times 500. Your opponent monsters cannot target monsters for attacks except for this one. Also, your opponent cannot target other cards on the field with card effects. You see what's going on here? It gives you protection. So clearly, the other Utopia card got power crept hard. You know what I mean? But wait, there's more. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect on the field, quick effect, detach one material from this card, take control of one monster your opponent controls. It doesn't even target. Also, for the rest of the turn, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Bro, this is the official name of power creep. Oh my gosh, I love the card. 2 King of the Fair Limbs, because running 1 ain't enough. 1 Evil Storm Excite on Knights, because you want to blow up the field sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Gagaga Samurai, we only use it to reveal for Ganbara Knight. Yeah, let them know that you're playing something cheap, so they'll be like, ha ha ha. Then when they see the girl, they'll be like, oh shit. 1 star leaves Photon Blast because next XYZ that can be used for many reasons, even for the unbreakable XYZs. 1 Ryzeal Duo Drive because it's busted. 2 Detonators. 2 Eclipse Twins. Somebody asked, do you need 2? Not really. If you feel like you want to play like that, but because my name is Kevin Too Hard, I'm gonna run 2 copies. 1 being the fact that you can send it to the graveyard, and the other being the fact that you can free up space on the field, so you can make space for your Mitsurugis. Yeah, that's the main reason why I run 2 copies. 1 Gagagaga girl, because you only need 1. Why else? Why you need another? I'm testing out this guy, Utopic Champion Magnum Excalibur. Hopefully we get some gains with him. And bro, Mariologic Aggregator, I'm no longer even using this guy. Bro, you can add a second dual drive if you want. Bro, who needs Meteorologic Aggregator when they got a dirty ass Eclipse Twins? Bro, this shit is busted. I do hope you guys enjoy this deck profile. Nah, I mean, hit that like button if you're new, subscribe if you wanna, become a member because you wanna help the damn streamer. It's only $1.99, as low as $1.99 a month, not $199. It's as low as $1.99 per month. It's damn near free. Support the damn streamer. The links in my description. No, not in my description. It's on the channel, but I'll put it in the description and pin it as well. It's in the pinned comment. All right, and let me know your thoughts on the deck. Let me know how you've been enjoying slaughtering all your meta opponents. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Bro, this deck is busted. Ciao.